Ever felt a little lost trying to order in English at a restaurant? Or even just, figuring out how to ask for the bill?
It happens, right?
Well, today, we're cutting through that noise.
Mm.
We want to give you the confidence to really enjoy your next meal out.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going from the moment you decide where to go,
Yeah.
all the way through to settling up, giving you the exact phrases you'll need.
And it's really more than just a list of words, isn't it?
Hmm.
What's powerful here is how mastering these, well, seemingly simple phrases actually unlocks the entire experience.
Right.
It lets you feel completely at ease, truly connected. Doesn't matter if you're exploring a new cuisine or just out with friends.
Totally.
This knowledge, it's not just about vocabulary, it's about comfort, enjoyment, and, making sure you can handle any dining situation with real confidence.
Absolutely. So let's kick off right at the very beginning. That initial thought, hey, let's get something to eat outside the house.
Mm-hmm.
Our sources highlight two main phrases here. The first one is to eat out, which is pretty general, right?
Yeah.
Having a meal at any kind of eatery.
Yeah.
Could be lunch, dinner, whatever.
Yeah, it's the everyday term, pretty much. But then there's to dine out,
Yeah.
which, like you said, it feels a little different.
How so?
Well, eat out covers anything, but dine out, it has this subtle nuance. It suggests something a bit more formal, perhaps, or at least a planned lunch or dinner.
Okay, so maybe not breakfast.
Exactly. You probably wouldn't say, let's dine out for breakfast. It implies a slightly more considered experience, maybe a special occasion, or just a nicer evening meal.
That makes sense.
That's why you might hear, let's dine out tonight, shall we? It kind of sets a different tone.
It really does. It's about context. Okay, so you've decided to dine out. What next, especially if it's like a popular place or a busy night?
Yes. The crucial step.
You'll definitely want to secure a table. And the sources give us two phrases, basically interchangeable.
Mm-hmm.
To book a table or to make a reservation.
Both work perfectly.
I learned this the hard way once. Tried to walk into this really popular Italian place on a Saturday night.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, 2-hour wait. Taught me a lesson about calling ahead.
Oh, definitely. Making that reservation is just a smart move. It saves you disappointment, for sure.
Right.
And honestly, it also shows a bit of respect for the restaurant's planning, especially when they're swamped. You can usually call, or more and more now, just book online.
Yeah, websites, apps.
It just ensures your evening starts smoothly, No stress.
Okay, so you know you're going out. You've maybe made your reservation. But how do you choose the restaurant?
Good question.
This is where other handy phrases come in, like reasonably priced.
Important one.
And it doesn't mean cheap, does it? It means the prices offer good value for what you're actually getting.
Exactly. Value for money.
Like, say, 20 pounds for a really nice steak. You'd think, okay, that's fair. That's reasonably priced. It's about that balance.
That's a really key insight, actually. Reasonably priced taps into this universal idea that quality should justify the cost. It's about fairness,
Yeah.
which would often matter more to people than just finding the absolute rock bottom price. And linked to satisfaction is the other phrase, attentive staff.
Oh, crucial.
Absolutely. Staff members who are careful, who notice things, respond to your needs, they genuinely seem to care about your experience.
It makes such a difference. I remember once a waiter noticed I was looking around probably for the salt,
Uh-huh.
and boom, he just appeared with it. Didn't even have to ask. That little thing, that anticipation.
Yeah.
It was great.
That's a perfect example. It's that proactive service, isn't it? Going beyond just order taking.
Yeah.
It elevates the whole experience, makes you feel looked after. You remember that stuff.
Definitely. Okay, now let's dive into the heart of it. The food itself. The word cuisine
Ah, yes, the pronunciation challenge.
mimics slightly exaggerated pronunciation. Cuisine. Stress on the second bit.
Got it.
And it just means a specific style of cooking, usually from a particular country or region.
Right. So you might hear about local cuisine.
Exactly. Food that's famous just in that specific area. Maybe a special rice dish with some unique local herb or something.
And it's the style of food, not the kitchen itself, right?
Good point. You wouldn't say their cuisine is very clean.
Agrees. No, you'd say their kitchen is clean.
Right. Understanding these categories helps navigate menus, like continental food
Which is generally European, yeah.
Yeah.
Italian, Spanish, French.
and oriental food.
Typically used for Southeast Asian food. Though terminology can sometimes be a bit dated, it's still used.
Good to know. And then dietary needs. Very important now. We have vegetarian food,
Meaning no meat at all.
but then there's vegan food, which is even stricter.
Yes, much stricter. Vegan means no meat And no other animal products whatsoever. So no eggs, no milk, no cheese, not even honey for some.
Wow, okay.
Getting that distinction right is crucial for accuracy and obviously for people's health and choices.
Absolutely, if you're unsure.
Be specific. Ask clearly. Is this dish completely free from dairy and eggs? Don't just rely on asking, is this vegan, sometimes. Better safe than sorry.
Excellent advice. So let's imagine a quick chat. Planning dinner. A friend says, hey, there's this new place nearby. Check the menu, looks reasonably priced.
Okay.
And they specialize in local cuisine. So you, knowing your stuff, might ask.
Sounds good, but do they have a vegetarian menu too?
Exactly. And your friend replies, yep. And I think they have some continental options as well.
Nice.
Then you'd probably say,
Great. But hang on, it's the weekend. We should probably make a reservation, right?
perfect. See? Smooth conversation, using all those terms naturally.
Yep.
Okay, so you've made it. You're at the restaurant, seated at your table. First thing you'll likely get is the menu.
Or maybe a QR code these days.
Right. That's the modern trend. Scan it with your phone. Either way, it's the list of all the dishes they offer.
Quick question, though. These digital menus, are they always better? Especially if you're, say, still learning the language.
That's interesting. What do you think?
Well, on one hand, they can have pictures, maybe even translations, which is super helpful.
True.
But on the other hand, I sometimes miss the feel of a proper menu, you know? It can feel a bit less personal, maybe, staring at your phone.
I get that,
Yeah.
especially in a nicer place.
Mm.
But yeah, whether it's paper or pixels, it's the menu. And sometimes you get a separate drinks menu, right?
Yep, for wines, beers, soft drinks, all that.
And always look out for today's special, or just specials.
Ah, the chef's choice for the day.
Exactly. Something unique, prepared just for today. Probably won't be available tomorrow.
So knowing these terms helps you navigate quickly. Find the food, find the drinks, spot any special deals, streamlines things.
Definitely. Now, the meal structure itself often starts with a starter.
A light beginning.
Designed to, as the idiom goes, work up an appetite.
Meaning make yourself a bit hungrier, get ready for the main event.
Precisely. And that main event is the main course. The biggest dish, the centerpiece.
Followed hopefully by dessert.
The sweet ending.
And you know, this whole multi-course thing, it has a real cultural history in many places. It's not just random.
How so?
Well, the starter genuinely prepares your palate, your digestion, for the richer main course. It's an intentional buildup.
Ah, like a culinary journey.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
It enhances the whole experience rather than just piling food on a plate.
Makes sense. And sometimes, besides the main course, you want extras, right? Side dishes.
Like olives, maybe,
Oh,
or fries with your burger.
Exactly. Olives, pickles, chips, a side salad. Things served with the main, but not part of it.
Got it.
And if you do get a salad, you'll need dressing.
The sauce, not clothes.
Agrees. Definitely not clothes. Good clarification.
Knowing these helps you customize, right? Get exactly what you fancy. Avoids mix-ups. I once thought dressing meant some kind of bread. Led to a funny chat with the waiter.
Oh, no. Easily done, though. Now, something really, really important. Allergen or allergens.
Vital.
These are things in food that cause allergic reactions, like peanuts or shellfish or gluten.
Tomatoes, dairy, the list goes on.
You'll often see an allergen list on the menu, or they'll state it. Crucial to check if you have any allergies.
And this brings up that point about communication again. How best to tell them?
Yeah.
Beyond just knowing the word allergen, be super specific. Instead of, does this have nuts, which might miss almonds if they only think peanuts?
Right?
Ask, is this dish completely free from all tree nuts and peanuts? That clarity helps the kitchen check properly for your safety.
That's brilliant advice.
Yeah.
Clear, unambiguous communication is key. Okay, quick ordering tip now. Super useful.
Lay it on me.
If your friend orders something, say a pizza, and you think, ooh, that sounds good, you can just say,
Make it 2.
exactly. These will have the same thing. If a third person wants it too.
Make that 3. Simple.
So efficient. Imagine the waiter asks, what would you like for the main course, sir? You say, yes, a mushroom pizza, please.
And your friend goes,
Excellent choice. And for me, yeah, make it 2. Boom. Done. All right, so you're enjoying your meal. But what if you need something? More water, the salt, maybe ask a question.
you need to get their attention.
Right. You need to get the attention of your waiter or waitress. And a good phrase for this is to flag down the waiter.
It sounds a bit dramatic, but it just means getting their attention politely.
Yeah, not literally waving a flag, just a subtle wave, maybe catch their eye, say, excuse me, sir. or ma'am.
Exactly. It's about etiquette, isn't it? Being polite but effective in a busy place. I saw someone try to wave their napkin once.
Really?
Yeah, like a tiny flag. Got attention, but maybe not the subtle kind they wanted. A simple raised hand or a quiet "excuse me" is best.
Good tip. Stick to the basics. Okay, what about drinks for the whole table? If everyone's glass is empty,
You can order a round of drinks.
meaning one drink for everyone present. Yeah, different from just ordering for yourself,
Correct. And the waiter might reply with something like, "right away, sir," or "certainly."
which just means immediately, without delay.
And using a phrase like "a round of drinks," it shows you kind of know the ropes, you know? It's social shorthand, makes things quicker for everyone.
Totally. Okay, fast forward. Meal's finished. Everyone's happy. Time to pay.
The final hurdle.
The standard way is just asking, can we have the check, please? Or, can we have the bill, please? Check and bill mean the same thing here.
Yep, interchangeable. Or you might just say, "we're ready to pay the bill."
And our sources also mention an informal phrase, usually among friends, if one person is paying for everyone.
The generous friend. They foot the bill.
Right. To foot the bill means to pay for the entire thing.
It's definitely informal, used among friends. Signals that one person's treating everyone else. A nice gesture.
But what if it's not one person paying? What if everyone wants to pay their own share?
Very common situation.
You can say you're splitting the cost. That's clear enough.
Or you can use that great idiom, "to go Dutch."
I love that one. Let's go Dutch means everyone pays for what they had.
And it's interesting that phrase "go Dutch," it sort of reflects a modern approach to socializing, doesn't it? Prioritizing fairness and individual responsibility over older host-guest traditions, perhaps?
Good point. Clear expectations. Okay, final steps. You have the bill. You might go to the cashier to pay.
Or they bring a machine to the table often now.
True. They'll ask, how would you like to pay? And your options are usually
Cash or credit, sometimes debit card too.
you pay. If you paid with cash and it was more than the bill, you get your change back.
Don't forget the change.
And you always get a receipt, which is your proof of payment.
And it's always smart to be ready for either cash or credit, right? Especially when traveling. Payment methods are changing globally. Some places might prefer cards, others might be cash only still, or even use mobile payment apps.
Good reminder. Flexibility is key. Hashtag, tag, outtag, outro. So what does this all boil down to? We've gone on quite the journey today, haven't we? From just thinking about eating out.
Right through to paying the bill.
You now have, hopefully, a really solid toolkit. Essential English phrases for pretty much any restaurant situation. Making your next meal out smoother, definitely more confident, and just more enjoyable.
That's the goal, isn't it? This knowledge, it really builds confidence. It lets you dive into the experience itself, the food, the company, rather than stressing about the language.
Exactly.
It's all about empowering your culinary adventures, really. Opening up new tastes, new connections, without that worry of miscommunication.
Well said. And as you think about your next meal out, here's a final thought for you to mull over. Beyond these practical phrases we've discussed,
Yeah.
what's a small, maybe unexpected cultural nuance you might encounter at a restaurant in a new country? Think about different ways of ordering or tipping customs, or even just how people interact with staff.
Those little differences.
Exactly. How might being prepared for that kind of aha moment enhance your whole experience,
Yeah.
turning just a meal into maybe a deeper cultural connection?
Something to think about.
Definitely. We'll leave you with that thought.